Well, hello and welcome back to the channel for another Battlefront 2 tips video. In today's video I'm going to be looking at the strengths and weaknesses of Kylo Ren. If you're from any of my previous videos, then welcome back. And once again, I'm not taking star cards into account whatsoever, and let's just get to it. So, Kylo Ren's strengths. Honestly, Kylo Ren is kind of a middle of the pack hero in pretty much every aspect. He has average health, he has average damage, he has average lightsaber swing speed, no outright strength, though I suppose one of his strengths is his mobility. He can use two of his abilities whilst he's in mid-air. That's something that no other character can really do. I mean, he's fairly mobile, Kylo Ren is. His freeze can work well as an evasive ability. Also, he's got quite high stamina. He actually has arguably the best stamina the dark side saber uses, as well. He blocks more lightsaber and blaster combined attacks than everyone except for Vader. But I mean, he smokes Vader when it comes to stamina regen and attacking stamina. So yeah, he has a lot of stamina and he has a lot of mobility. His freeze can be pretty good as well. His pull does have a slightly longer range than Anakin's, 20 meters versus 18, I believe. Although it does have to be said, it's a little more wayward than Anakin's. Anakin's is more precise. You're more able to follow up afterwards, but Kylo's pull tends to be quite unpredictable with where enemies actually land. So yeah, just keep that in mind. As for Kylo's weakness, well, he kind of doesn't really have one. He's a little slower when it comes to his ability cooldowns. His freeze takes 24 seconds, his pull takes 20 seconds. His frenzy actually comes back pretty quickly. It only takes 10 seconds, but his pull and freeze quite long. His frenzy can, although it can unload massive damage, it can kind of be easily countered, so that's kind of a strength and a weakness right there. But in all honesty, this is going to be a very short one. Kylo is one of the most noob-friendly characters in the entire game. He's high stamina. You know, he has good mobility. He has average swing speed, and he's like pretty middle of the road. He has average health, average damage, and not taking any start cards into account, he's definitely one of the most new player friendly characters in the game. Anyone who's just picking up the game, I really recommend you practice with like heroes such as like Kylo and Anakin on their respective sides are probably the most no-skill, noob-friendly characters there are. I wouldn't say Vader for the dark side solely because of his low attacking stamina, slow speed, very, very poor jump, and bad stamina regeneration. All of those will absolutely bite you in the arse if you're not careful and you're in a skillful lobby. Kylo, he doesn't have those weaknesses. He's just jack of all trades, middle of the road. And I suppose his weakness is that he doesn't really have a strength. You know, he can't unload huge damage with his combos like Anakin. He doesn't have the speed of Darth Maul. He doesn't have the DPS of Luke. He doesn't have the tanky health of Vader. It's like he doesn't have the phenomenal jump of Grievous. He's just okay all around, and by virtue of not having like outright strength or weakness, he's just outright stronger than some of the other characters who have some pretty severe weaknesses. But yeah, this one's a much shorter one. Kylo Ren doesn't really take that much covering. He's quite simple, and yeah, peace out.